Divine energies are omnipotent, Geronda. Many people are anxious about many things. What will happen with this? What will happen with that? Look right now. Even if God wanted to abandon us, He couldn't. What do you mean, Geronda? Well, look how parents bring a child into the world. The more they struggle to raise it, the more they love it and are attached to it. God is the same. He brought us into the world. In a way, He struggled to raise us and make us what we are. Now, even if He wanted to leave us, He couldn't, because He is attached to us. As long as we continue to have a little Philorimo, if we have a little Philorimo, we will not lose paradise. Geronda, you said that the benevolent God will not abandon us. Yes, God never abandons us. We are the ones who forget and abandon Him. When man does not live spiritually, he is not entitled to divine help. But when he does live spiritually and is near God, he is entitled to it. Then, if something happens and he dies, he is ready for the other life, in which case he gains both in this life and in the next. God's help can't be obstructed, neither by man nor demons. Nothing is difficult for God or a saint. The obstacle for us humans is our lack of faith, which prevents the great divine energies from coming to us. And while there is such a great power next to us, we, because there is such a great amount of the human element in us, cannot understand the divine energies which exceed all of the world's human powers, because they are omnipotent. We sit for hours on end in vain, trying by ourselves to find a solution to a problem, using all of our inexperience. Our head spins, our eyes burn. Sleep escapes us because the little demon has hooked us with obsessive thoughts. We may finally find a solution, but later God finds for us a better solution, which we had not thought of, leaving us with the headaches and the sleepless nights. No matter how right our thought might be, if God is not foremost, the head will tire and ache, while prayer with trust in God brings restfulness. For this reason, we can leave to God those activities which are difficult to achieve by human means, and not be dependent upon our human efforts, reassured that He will do what is best. For everything you think of doing, remember to say, God willing. Don't let happen to you what happened once to someone I know. He had decided to go to his vineyard to work. He told his wife, "Tomorrow morning at first light I am going to the vineyard." God willing, you'll go, she told him. God willing or not willing, tomorrow I am going, he said again. The next day he started out before dawn. In the meantime, on the way to the vineyard, there was such a deluge of rain that he was forced to return home. Dawn had not yet come. He knocked on the door. "Who is it?" asked his wife from inside. "God willing," said he, "it's your husband."